The rain was thin, surgical. Then came the sirens howling through the night like something starving. I turned despite his warning. My house was burning, flames tearing glass apart, devouring my history piece by piece. And in that orange light, something inside me, something I'd buried years ago, exhaled. Because I knew that fire wasn't an accident. The fire department blamed faulty wiring. The investigator mentioned thermal overload and combustible insulation. I said nothing, because I remembered the smell gasoline, not electricity. Fire doesn't spread in perfect symmetry unless someone wants it to. At the hotel, Elise's hands shook when she held mine. Her tears fell on cue. "At least we're alive," she whispered. I nodded. Her perfume had changed. Sweet, synthetic, the scent of performance. That night, while she slept, I checked her phone. No password, no hesitation. The messages were short, clinical, damning. "It's done. He won't have anything left." I stared until the words stopped being words, then placed the phone back exactly where it was. Not out of mercy, out of design. Morning light revealed what the fire hadn't: intent. Daniel looked worse than before, like guilt had fingerprints around his throat. "You didn't hear it from me," he murmured, "but someone saw a silver Lexus near your place last night. Leonard Harper, my partner, my friend." His Lexus gleamed like a mirror that only reflected betrayal. "Thank you," I said. Daniel frowned. "You don't seem surprised." "I'm not. I didn't confront. I calculated. People ruin revenge by rushing it. I called in a favor, a digital forensics expert I'd once saved from a federal audit. 2 days later, he sent me a message. "You're not going to like this." He was wrong. I liked precision. The envelope was unmarked, the kind that carried truth and danger equally well. Inside, screenshots, account transfers, voice memos, Elise and Leonard, laughing, plotting, moving money through hidden ledgers, and then the audio file, her voice like silk over blades. "He never notices anything. Once it's done, he'll have nothing." I pressed pause. The silence afterward was clean. At work, I accepted condolences, shook hands, smiled. Elise arrived at noon, carrying coffee and counterfeit concern. "We'll rebuild," she said. "Yes," I replied. "We will." She didn't see the way I studied her movements, the way I memorized her rhythm. You can't fake muscle memory. That night, I sorted photos of us birthdays, anniversaries, the illusion of partnership. Each smile a perfect lie, each touch a transaction. Silence is misunderstood. It's not peace, it's preparation. 3 days later, I told Elise we needed to meet with the insurance agent. She agreed too quickly. Leonard joined us, confident, polished, rehearsed. They thought this was the epilogue to their scheme. They didn't realize it was my prologue. The agent asked for documentation. I handed Elise a small USB drive. "Photos of the fire," I said. She smiled, relieved. Leonard leaned back, smug. When the files opened, the room froze. Audio, screenshots, transaction logs, their voices, their laughter, their plan. Truth displayed in 1080p. Elise's face drained of color. Leonard's jaw tightened. The agent went pale, caught between disbelief and horror. I leaned forward. "You should have let the house burn after I left." Then I stood, buttoned my jacket, and walked out. Elise moved out the next morning. Leonard resigned by Friday. The authorities came soon after insurance fraud, arson, conspiracy. I didn't testify. The evidence spoke in my place. They turned on each other in interrogation rooms, colder than my silence. I watched from a distance. Revenge doesn't need applause. It only needs completion. When people asked if I felt better, I told them the truth. "No, I feel finished." Daniel visited. "You okay?" he asked softly. I looked at him, the man who'd saved my life without knowing why. "I am now." We stood in the quiet, facing the lot where my house used to be. The air smelled clean, stripped of memory. I didn't rebuild the house. I built a different life, smaller, sharper, quieter, new locks, new name, no shared accounts. I invested again, but differently. Every dollar placed like a chess piece. Control became my faith. Some nights, I still hear the echo of the flames, but it doesn't burn anymore. It hums a reminder of precision, not pain.